Volunteer light a candle. One more candle.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Before we start our meditation, let's do our regular chanting. Please turn to page 5 of our chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddhang saranam gacchami, Dhammang saranam gacchami, Sanghang saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami,
තතියම්පි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Next. 5 precepts.
පානාතිපාතා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. අදින්නාදානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. සුරාමේරය මජ්ජ පමාදත්තානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
On the opposite page, let's read the affirmative vows.
Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life,
I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and a long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and mindfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විඤ්ඤාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති.
Homage to the Dhamma.
ස්වාක්ඛාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සංවිත්තිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඒහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චන්තං වේදිතම්බෝ විඤ්ඤූහි.
Homage to the Sangha.
සුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ උජුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ ඥායපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචි පටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ යදිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අත්ථ පුරිස පුංගලා ඒස භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනීයෝ පාහුනීයෝ දක්ඛිනීයෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක් කෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති සාදු සාදු සාදු.
Next page. Offerings. Offering life.
ගණසාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදං සිනා තිලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමුනුදං.
Offering of incense.
ගන්ධ සම්භාර යුත්තේන ධූපේනාහං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයං තං පූජා භාජන මුත්තමං.
Offering of flowers.
වන්නගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහි පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ලභාමි මොක්ඛං උම්බං මිලායාති යතාහි ධම්මේ ආයෝ තථායාති විනාශ භාවං.
Offering of water.
ආදිවාසේතු නොභන්තේ පානීයං පරිකම්පිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු උත්තම.
Offering of drinks.
ආදිවාසේතු නොභන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු උත්තම.
Worship of shrines.
වන්දාමි චේතියං සබ්බං සම්බඨානි සුපතිත්ථිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා. සාදු සාදු සාදු.
Next page. Wish of well-being.
ඉච්ඡේව මච්ඡන් නමස්සනියං නමස්සේ මානෝ රතනන්තයං යං පුඤ්ඤාවි සම්තං විපුලං ආලත්තං තස්සානු ආලි Atanterayo.
Reflections on the teachings of the day. In English,
Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent action towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like a linchpin in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as the Eastwind removes the rust from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one speaks with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification.
excellent, excellent, excellent.
Let us prepare ourselves to practice this meditation, adjusting our body, keeping our body upright in a balanced posture, making sure that we can feel our both sit bones evenly, and keeping our skull on the top of the spine, balancing it nicely, keeping our chin straight parallel to the floor. In this nice posture, we all are going to guide our mind to experience the clarity, awareness, brightness in our mind, but at the same time to develop the wholesome quality, loving kindness. Let us rejoice this moment. We don't give much chance to our mind to manifest its inner potentials. But right now, we are going to give that chance to the mind. We are going to allow our inner loving kindness, the wholesomeness to manifest, and our clarity, awareness, and mindfulness to come to the surface of the mind. So rejoice this moment. And then make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. This practice is going to benefit our own life and the lives of many others. So let us make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. I will make use of this space, this gathering, this guidance, and I will engage in a committed practice. That determination, let us listen to the sound of the bell and to the chant and help ourselves to come to this moment, to feel this body. Let us try to feel our body where our body is touching now. Noticing wherever we have pressed muscles, noticing wherever we have touch sensation with our clothes or body parts touching each other. Try to feel the different parts of the body throughout the bell and the chant. Let us stay in the body.
Dear spiritual friends, with the soothing sound of chanting, let's settle down right here, adjusting our body into a comfortable meditative posture. Relax your body. You can keep your upper body somewhat upright, chin somewhat parallel to the floor. And better, you can keep your both palms on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm. And keep your both eyes closed gently. It will help you for a better meditation. Now you are in meditative posture. Take a moment to feel your entire body, how you are keeping your body. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, feel the entire body and relax. Feel each and every parts of the body. Wherever you are feeling very closely, acknowledge all these sensations anywhere in your body. Be with your body. Feel your feet, toes, the sole of the feet, the heels. Feel your lower legs, upper legs, back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles, and relax. Feel the pressing sensation where your body meets the cushion or the chair where you are sitting on. Feel that pressing sensation in your body. And you can feel your clothes you are wearing, where they are touching your body. Feel that touching sensation. Feel the chest area and both shoulders and relax. Take a long deep breath slowly. Hold it for a while and slowly breathe out. And feel the relaxation in your upper body. Keeping your upper body upright, feel the relaxation. Feel your upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, and fingertips. In the way that you are keeping your both palms, you can see, you can feel the fingers are touching each other. In between your fingers, do you feel any sensation? Feel that. Feel your neck area. You are keeping your neck straight. You can feel the weight of the head on your neck. Feel the facial muscles and relax. Invite a gentle smile into your face and feel the relaxation in facial muscles. Feel the forehead and the top of your head and relax. Relax the whole body. Be with your body. You are relaxed. Being in this sitting, relaxed posture, now find out your mind, where your mind is right now. The nature of your mind, it's wandering. Now you are physically here. Observe your mind, your present mind, your naked mind. That is your natural mind. Nobody can see your mind other than you. You are the only one to observe your mind. What is really happening there? Thoughts. That's it. Various types of thoughts. Thoughts are occurring one after the other. Pleasant thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, positive thoughts, negative thoughts, or neutral thoughts. Some thoughts are related to past, some thoughts are related to future. Some thoughts may occur in your mind related to present. Notice all these thoughts. Purposefully, you no need to stop or suppress occurring of these thoughts. Just let them occur. Observe and notice. Thoughts. Observing and noticing the thoughts. You are understanding the nature of your mind and how thoughts are occurring in your mind. With this understanding, now you can generate whatever thought that you wish to generate in your mind by yourself. The mind is yours. You can cultivate whatever thought in your mind. In this meditation, we are generating thoughts of loving kindness, loving friendliness, the universal friendliness, wishing everyone else to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful in your mind. Generating such a peaceful, beautiful thoughts in your mind. That is loving kindness. You have that capacity in your mind. You have that potential within yourself. So let's cultivate loving kindness. Mindfully listening to the guidance. Generate loving kindness. Be with the guidance. Repeat in your mind. Cultivate loving kindness. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. You are generating loving kindness for yourself. You can radiate your loving kindness into your body, into your mind, to your whole life. That's where you are starting generating loving kindness. First, you should extend these genuine wishes for you. May my mind be well, be healthy, be healed, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness and radiate throughout your body. Radiate your wishes of loving kindness into each and every parts of the body. The skin, the largest organ of the body. The muscles, the bones. May all these parts of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the systems of your body, into all the internal functions and the organs of the body. Deeply appreciate the support of all the systems and functions in the body. Even in this moment, they are functioning for you to maintain your healthy body. Deeply appreciating that support, fill your body with loving kindness. Feel all the systems in your body, the respiratory system, the vital function of the body. Deeply appreciating the support of the respiratory system in your body. Radiate loving kindness. May the respiratory system in my body be healthy, be healthy, Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the other systems, the cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system. May all these systems in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate your loving kindness into all the other different parts and the organs, all the sensory faculties in your body, the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, the brain. May all the organs of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Observe your mind. No any other thoughts in your mind. Loving kindness. That's it. Be with loving kindness. You are full of loving kindness right now. Your mind is peaceful with loving kindness. Now it's time to expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. The same genuine wishes of loving kindness to all other beings, without exception, to everyone else. Genuinely extend the wishes of loving kindness to all beings. The same wishes you made for you. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless, no limits, expecting nothing in return, with genuine mind. Let's extend our loving kindness to everyone else. You can start from here, wherever you are practicing this meditation. Think about the people who are living close by you, who are staying nearby you, next to you. The spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation right here. as a spiritual community who are joining this meditation right now, let's share our loving kindness with each other. Think about the friend who is next to you. May all these spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation with me be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all these spiritual friends be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Think about all the other beloved ones who are in your life and make these genuine wishes for them as well. Your family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, co-workers. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all of them be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Now let's expand our loving kindness beyond the circle of our beloved one to all other beings, not only for humans, to all the other animals, all the other creatures who are visible or invisible, tiny ones, large ones, living near or far away places, in this city, in this country, in this world, in this universe, wherever they may be. May all of them receive my loving kindness. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness into every direction, into the direction of the front, back, left, right, above and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Repeat this in your mind, extending your genuine wishes of loving kindness to all beings. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy. Observe how your mind is peaceful now with loving kindness. You are relaxed. Your mind is peaceful. Now, with your peaceful mind and relaxed body, gently shift your attention into the breath. To practice breathing meditation for a few minutes. If you have changed your posture, keep your upper body upright. It will make easy this breathing meditation. You can keep your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils to feel your in-breath and out-breath more closely. Take few longer breaths slowly. And then come back to a natural, normal breath. Mindfully breathe in. Mindfully breathe out. Be with your breath. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with the breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. kappattace niddukkha bhayapattace nibbaya kampattace nissoka untu sabbepi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this practice, this wisdom, this teaching from generation to generation. And also you can appreciate the guidance and the instructions you received for this meditation today. And let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us today to practice this meditation, to come to this center, who cleaned and arranged this place for you, who are taking care of this center for you. Let's deeply feel grateful for them. And also even these non-living things we are using for our meditation, the cushion you are sitting on, the chair you are sitting on, this bell, this device which help to connect this meditation from home. Deeply feeling gratitude and appreciating the support. Let's say sadhu 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
I always feel itch when I meditate. I need
Which
to
one?
go itching. So if I would go, it gets stronger and stronger. I don't know what should I do. If I itch it, I lose concentration on the meditation, lose focus.
So I want to know whether that is it a real itch or is little
In my face, my head, my arm,
oh yeah,
everywhere.
yes, yeah, yeah. I'm familiar with that. Yeah, actually, that's not really the itch. When our mind gets well concentrated, we start to feel the edges of our little blood vessels. Like usually people feel like ants are moving, that kind of sensation. So that's normal because it's like our mind gets so focused and concentrated and sensitive, and we begin to feel those little sensations that was not obvious to us in our normal mind, but now we begin to feel all these subtle sensation. You
Pain
know.
in my face.
Yeah, yeah. Face is where we have all the little blood vessels. Yeah. I mean, that's the stage you can pass it. Yeah, and so we can. So that's helping just to be in the moment.
Let's
And
ignore this.
no, just acknowledge those things. Acknowledge all this little, sensation happening all
My
over.
God, scratch it or did it go?
No, if you grasp, you will lose the concentration. You will not have any itch sensation,
Yeah.
but you will not progress. It's not really. I don't know. I
Now
mean,
it's itching.
it might. I don't know. That's why I'm saying that. I'm asking that it's really itch or little tickling kind of
Now
sensation.
it's itching. See, all over.
So train to like withstand all these things and just let it be. That our urge to react, our urge to do something is good. Okay, because you know that you're not going to get in trouble, just because you let those things. Okay, right? So develop the strength and determination and let it be, and keep observing. Oh, interesting is over here now. Oh, interesting over here now. Oh, interesting over here now. So keep observing, but don't forget the breath. That is the main focus, and all other things will be like a periphery, happening like in the periphery. And more you focus on the breath, and then those itching sensation will be dissipate, and then we'll
Yeah, I
have
do that sometimes. When I focus more, they should go
yeah,
away.
and you'll be able to experience more deeper relaxation afterwards. Okay, so thank you, Bante, for the guidance, and I hope that we all had um, focused meditation. Usually, we don't try to call good meditation or bad meditation because people think that good meditation is the meditation that you're able to focus your mind on the breath or loving kindness, and there are no disturbing thoughts. You can go into a deep state of calmness, and people will think that that is good meditation. Yeah, definitely that is good, but then what you are doing is actually there you are developing, uh, one spiritual faculty we call samadhi, that is tranquility, stillness. But let's say that you will not really be able to stay focused all the time. You had all different kinds of thoughts, you have all kind of itching, all kinds of pains. But let's say you were able to detect all these things and notice them and acknowledge them and and notice them and come back to the breath. And there's another one, you were able to notice they're not being lost in them, but you will be able to notice them. Let's say you have so many things you have to work, and you every time you have to notice them, observe them, and let them go coming back. Let's say you have been doing all this effort throughout the session. It is not bad meditation, because if you manage to notice and detect and observe and let go and come back, if you keep doing that, you are developing another spiritual faculty, more important one, which is awareness or mindfulness. So in either case, it's a fruitful meditation. The earlier case, it will be very serene and peaceful and joy. It's very, very comfortable. The second type of meditation may not be comfortable that much, but in both cases, we are developing two different mental, spiritual faculties. And both are helpful. And the second one is more helpful when you're outside of the meditation, when you are really living your life. You need that awareness, you need that mindfulness when you are having a conversation, going through difficult things to develop self-awareness before you react. So we usually call it fruitful meditation. Okay, so maybe we move to the other discussion today. As you know, these days during this rainy retreat, actually it's going to get over. I have been forgetting to ask you, have you been following the um, chanting card?
Isn't the chanting?
No, the recitation.
Yeah.
We distribute a recitation like 5 remembrances that we you're supposed to read every morning. I asked you to read before your coffee. I forgot to check. Remember that you observe every morning that I am in the nature of aging. I have not transcended aging. Therefore, I will use this available physical health to live life righteously and benefit others. Now I'm in the nature of getting sick. I have not overcome sickness. Therefore, I use whatever good health I have to help others and to practice the Dhamma. I'm in the nature of dying. I have not overcome the death. Therefore, I'm determined to use whatever time left for me to practice the Dhamma to benefit others. You need other two too. I always say three. Whatever pleasant, agreeable um, people or things in my life are going to go away sooner or later. Everything that is pleasant, agreeable, nice people or things will eventually go away. Therefore, I will treasure them when I have them, and I will not attach them. The last one is that our action, volitional actions, our karma, is our true inheritance. Whatever I do volitionally, good or bad, is going to be my inheritance. Therefore, I'll be responsible in my speech and my deeds, because I'm going to be the owner of the the karma that I'm doing. Those are the 5 remembrance that I encourage you to read every morning. Remember, and those things we know definitely. We have discussed this enough. But knowing is one thing, but really living it is different. And then remembering it every morning, like before you go to work, you just remember it and reflect on it, and that gives you different meaning every time when you read. Give you different layers of meaning, and then that will help you to deal with the things in your life. It will things in perspective. So it will help you to make decisions and go through. Okay, tomorrow morning read it. Okay, if you don't have the card, let me know.
Yes, we have only maybe 3 weeks, right, man?
3 more years.
4 weeks.
For me, yeah, less than 4 weeks
Yeah.
actually. The full moon was over, right? Yeah, 17. Okay. Okay, so in addition to reading that chanting card, we are also started learning about the lives of early disciples of the Buddha. Who were the other than the Buddha, who were the other disciples who also got enlightened, and then we have been learning about about 8 I think 8 disciples so far. And who was the disciples that we talked about last week? Is the lady who lost her only baby. Remember the mustard seed story? Yeah, so that's the story we learned last week. Okay, today, again back to a monk. I think we learn about a lot of nuns and ladies, but today is about a monk. And this monk is, of course, there were so many disciples, but I'm selecting some. And the name of this monk is called Badhya. But there were so many Badhyas. But this monk Badhya is quite unique because in his physical stature, he's dwarf. Understand the word dwarfed? Like a small size. Dwarfed, yeah, dwarfed, yeah, dwarfed. Dwarfed, yeah. Dwarfed. Is there R there?
Yes.
Dwarfed, yeah. Dwarfed. So it's very small in its size.
Dwarf.
Yeah, dwarfed.
Dwarf.
Yeah, that one. dropped, right?
War.
So, so he was unique. So and so he was born into a family in that city. So, but when he heard about the message that Buddha is sharing about the human suffering and how we can overcome it by through training of the mind, he was so interested in that teaching. Maybe his life is also a lot of suffering, yeah. Anyway, so he got really interested. He came to the Buddha and requested that he want to be a disciple of the Buddha. And Buddha, made him a monk and then assigned Venerable Sariputta. You know about Venerable Sariputta. Venerable Sariputta is one of the two chief disciples of the Buddha, right hand and left hand disciples. He was the right hand disciple. So I appointed Venerable Sariputta to train him. And he was getting the training from the best teacher, Venerable Sariputta, and he was receiving the training. And he was very fortunate. And then and so he got a lot instruction, and he started to practice deep meditation, but also what we call vipassana meditation, that like dissecting every experience that we are having. Once you get some stability of your mind, and you can apply this technique that you are, whenever you notice and you get any normal sensory stimulus, you try to dissect it. And so he was doing that, like advanced practice. So one day what happened, so he was when he was walking along the road, there was a chariot, horse chariot. A wealthy person with his wife is traveling in that chariot. Because of this monk's small size, and she laughed at him. So when she opened the mouth, he was like, contemplating and analyzing the components of the body. We have 32 parts of the body that contemplate back and forth. Body is divided in 32 parts. He was doing deep meditation when the ladies laughed and she showed her teeth. So he actually, that because of his mental practice, mental exercise he was doing, whenever he saw that teeth, he didn't see the laugh, he didn't see the that whatever emotion, but he saw that teeth, and then he focused on that teeth and understand that actually how the old bodies are made of bones and like earth element and all other elements. So he was able to contemplate on the reality of the human body. And then he got that image in his mind and went back and keep meditating on the impermanence and in the four elements in the body and how everything is interconnected, interdependent. There's no permanent thing here. And so he was able to actually focus on that and meditate and ultimately break through the all ignorance and have the full enlightenment, focusing on the teeth. So
To laugh, right? It will be helpful for someone else.
yes. Yeah, I mean, of course, there's another case actually, not this monk, right? But there was another monk who was also meditating on the skeleton meditation. And so one lady was passing by and she smiled with him. In this case, she laughed, but smiled with him. But when she smiled, instead of seeing the, it's a pleasant thing, and then someone can attach that, kind of person, right? But instead of, that, and he also see the teeth, which is like part of the skeleton. So he managed to notice the whole skeleton. And then, of course, we contemplate and meditate on that. So then he became enlightened. And what happened actually after that? He and he trained his mind actually. in addition to his physical nature, there was other very important quality in his life. And he was trained by Venerable Sariputta, and he memorized a lot of teachings of the Buddha. And he had such a great soothing voice, and he was able to recite the teachings, and he was able to chant it really well. So, and he became a monk who can actually chant well, like Bhante Metta, like a chanter. So he was well known. Actually, later Buddha declared that he's actually right, Bhante. He became the foremost among the disciples of the Buddha who has who has the ability to chant well. So and uh, so what happened was actually he was receiving these two types of response from the society because of this physical nature. He was receiving sometime what do you call despise, or maybe like ridicule from the society. But when he started to chant and recite, everybody appreciated him. Everybody loved him. Everybody wanted to listen to his chanting. Many people came to listen to his chanting. Whenever he was giving a teaching, giving a chanting, many people want to listen. So it's receiving this both, and he trained his mind to accept both the ridicule and the, like, let's say, both ridicule and also appreciation in the same way, not being carried by any of these two opposite things. And one day actually Buddha, one day when Buddha was giving teaching to another group of monk, and Buddha saw that this monk was coming from the distance, and Buddha addressed the other monks. Do you see monks, that monk approaching of draw fish, draw, right? Draw fish. And such a form as to be despised by others. Do you see that short monk coming? Yes, Venerable Sir. Monks. That monk is of great power, of great eminence. There is no well-gained attainment that has not already been attained by that monk. Although in his appearance he looks small, in his power is great. And then Buddha further said that swans, herons, peacocks, elephants, and spotted deer all fear the lion, although their bodies are not equal. Just so among the humans, if a small one is wisdom endowed, there certainly he is great, and not the fool endowed with large body. Among the humans, if a small one is wisdom endowed, there certainly he is great, not the like foolish one endowed with the large body. So Buddha declared that. So anyway, so and later actually, so he became a person like all the other monks listen to his chanting and reflect the teachings of the Buddha, and then memorize those teachings. So he becomes such a great teacher also because of his soothing voice. And of course later Buddha claimed that he's the foremost in among the chanters. And then later actually he also uttered his own realization, his own experience, as a monk. And then usually he used to go to the deep woodland wide. He said, beyond the gardens of Ambataka, deep in the woodlands wide, happily sits, but they are engaging in meditation. And he said that some are charmed by cymbals, lutes, and drums. And I, in leafy shadow of my trees, enjoy the teachings of the Buddha. That is his delight. And if the Buddha has granted a boon, I have received that boon. That's enlightenment. establishing the mindfulness of the body. Those who decry me for my shape, or those who are fond of my voice, such people driven by lust for sensuality do not know me. Those who do not know one's inside, those who do not see clearly the true nature of the external sense objects, being unwise and covered from wisdom, they are carried away by voice. They're
That
carried.
he's talking or Buddha?
Yeah, I mean, he's talking, he's sharing. I mean, later we have a collection of
I
poems.
thought he's citing what Buddha said.
No, this is, yeah, there are other things that he
His
has to say.
thoughts.
He's saying his life. Yeah. That is why he said that, those who are fond of my voice, those who decry me for my shape, or those who are fond of my voice, such people are driven by the lust for sensuality. They don't know me.
But did Buddha approve what he said?
Yes, should have been. Otherwise, they will not be collected and preserved. And those who clearly know one's inside and clearly see the true nature of external objects, being wise and open to wisdom, they are not carried away by voice. That means external, So they will not carry it by your voice. Yeah, those. I mean, of course, we can benefit from soothing voice, but not to be fooled, by those. So the story of this monk is fascinating in a number of ways. One is like how the Buddha's community was like how what kinds of people were there, right? We talked about widows, and we talked about innocent people, and we talk about queens. We talk about people came from rich families, and it's a kind of place for so many different kinds of people. And he found his place in the community of the Buddha disciple, and he was able to use his talent. I mean, everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and he was able to use his talent to help others using his soothing chant, and also learn to accept both blames and praises in the equal manner. There's another verse in the Dhammapada, right, Bhante, and Buddha has uttered, because of this monk, because monks noticed that, because he was a small size, the new monks do not know that he is like, enlightened, senior monk. They thought that he is like a novice monk, like a small size. They will like, they play with him, like, they will ridicule him, they will like drag his ear, I mean, they treated him as if he was a small boy, small, monk. Um, but he never got irritated by it. And when other monks later learned that actually he is not like a novice monk, he is actually enlightened, a senior monk. And because when he give his chanting and recitation, and all were surprised, oh, that monk that we played in the morning is giving this nice teaching, like the soothing voice. And so, and monks were so, amazed, and then impressed, with his ability, like, to withstand, they're ridiculing him. And then later Buddha said that, just like a solid rock is not moved by the winds coming from four directions, and people who have deep wisdom are not moved by praises or blames. Okay, so I mean, you may have your talents, and people may be praising you for that talents. You may have your own weaknesses, and people may be ridiculing and blaming, and and complaining, or maybe even insulting, for that. Remember him. That's what whenever I get blames and praises, I remember him.
It's unfortunate that the general trend among people is judge you by your size, by what you have, your
Exactly.
possession thing. One time I went to Chicago and looking for a hotel, stood in front of the door of the hotel, and the sign said, no vacancy,
No vacancy.
no vacancy. And then we tried to move away. The lady come from inside, said, no, 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 we have room, we have room. Our car was Lincoln, and she saw what we have. She
Oh,
opened the door for us and come in. She didn't want what called riffraff people to come and have a room. So give us room and welcome us and because of the car.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
They don't look at how much you know,
Yeah.
what type of thinking, what your ideology,
Yeah.
what your moral value, all of that don't see. You see what's outside.
It takes some level of maturity, right, for people to go beyond that. Right. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's natural, I mean, whenever we see someone, naturally, maybe we have some kind of, opinions, judgments can surface. But we should train our mind to like suspend the judgment. Maybe you are correct, based on your previous experiences. So suspend the judgment and trust in the goodness of the humanity and still like open it and then continue to interact. And then eventually you have to make a decision whether you want to like be with him or like welcome him or continue him. But I think we have to. That's where the mindfulness can help us, like to see notice that instinct, that urge coming from our previous conditionings that we had since our childhood, and but we notice them, but you're not driven by them, and like suspend it and just continue to interact and then make the
One
decision
philosopher
later.
or priest, or he says, know people, I know people when they talk. So when they say something, or type of a question they ask, he can judge how much they know or what type of person they are or what level of morality he has when they talk.
Yeah.
But outside, you
Fun
can't
memories.
judge them.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, at least. But even with the talk, you can get some idea, but may not be fully. But at least you can wait, right?
Yeah, but Buddha said to think causal.
Yes. Yeah.
You have to associate a longer time of period to understand a person, one's moral conduct, one's wise or not, right?
Yeah.
Bhante?
Yeah. So we cannot really know a person simply, with a short time, So you should not, we may have initial, judgments, or we should suspend, them, and keep, interacting. Only for after a long time, long period, and long, association, we will really come to know the real person.
It reminds me of the sutra that we studied maybe a few months ago, where there was an ascetic staying in a potter's shed, and then he was staying in a shed of a potter,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Buddha also came to that shed,
Yes.
but he didn't know who was the Buddha
Yes.
until he talked to him, and they had a
Yeah.
very long discussion. And then at the end, he could have said, "I don't want this other ascetic to stay here."
Yeah.
He could have
Yes.
just sent him away. It would have been the Buddha.
Yes.
So,
So he came to know that he's the Buddha after having a deep conversation
discussion.
with him.
But he had to give him a chance. He had to he gave him some space, and he said, "You can stay here with me." So,
Exactly.
what do you think of that?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Pokusati. Yeah. That's the name.
Mhm.
Bhante, I don't understand the idea of the notion of when I get enlightened. So a lot of the teaching is like when they're always seeking for enlightenment, like it's a future thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it always kind of confuses me with a lot of the stories because it's, what I'm saying. It seems like there's a.
Yeah, actually, there's a tipping point, definitely, but it's a result of a practice. Yeah. I think, yeah, maybe we can overcome our defilements, we can overcome our ignorance, and we can be, we can dwell in clarity and loving kindness, definitely, and any time, definitely. But now we are talking about how we can make it permanent. That's what we talk about when.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah. But until then, there are moments of enlightened life in our life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It almost
Yeah.
seems like a paradox where sometimes it's like,
Yeah. So we can live, we can make effort and live. But when that's a practice. So we kind of express our enlightened qualities, in our life, as much as we can. But when you keep doing it, and there are 4 stages, at least within classical Theravada description, there are 4 stages that we make those changes permanent, like in removing our, some level of, layers of ignorance permanently. So we can do it with effort, and then there's a point that we'll make them like permanent, and so that's where we call it when.
I see. Thank you. I appreciate you explaining. Thank you.
Okay. So with that, we will now move to the next part of the program. Turn to page 14. Now it is time for us to share the goodness, the wholesome energy, the good karma, the merits that we generated in our mind by practicing this chanting and meditation together. By the time you came here until now, you were able to maintain wholesome state of the mind. By doing that, we have generated so much good karma, good merits. Let us now share this good merits with all others. First, let us recall to our mind our departed family members, our ancestors, whoever loved and cared for us so much, who are no more with us today. Let us think about them and be grateful and share these merits with all the ancestors and past family members. May they all rejoice in these good deeds. May they all share these good merits. May they all be well, happy, and peaceful wherever they may be. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā huntu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā huntu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā huntu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all other living beings. If there's any being in this world who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peace. Ittavata ca amhi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, May I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana, purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be equal. Now we will do our blessing chant. We are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra. This particular sutra was given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We are going to chant the same sutra for you, wishing you good health, strength and courage to overcome your difficulties in your life. And we will maintain unbounded loving kindness throughout this chant, wholeheartedly wishing you well-being. So be receptive to this chant. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with. You can recall to your mind your family members, people who are sick, and share these blessings with them too. Today, specifically, we want to keep in our mind beloved mother of Kay, who is in hospital now, our mother Yvonne. We wish her soon recovery and healing and good health. And anyone you have keeping in your mind. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya matta kusalena yantam santam padam abhisamicca sakko jocha sojocha suacho chasansamudu anatimani santos kocha subarocha ampakinchocha sallahoka buddhi sampling Nipakocha ampakambo kulesu ananugindo nacha kundang samachare kinchiyena vinyo pare upavadeyum sukino vakemino huntu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitantaye kechipan bhutanti tasavadhavarava anavasetadikavaye mahantava majjimarasumsekhanukatuladittavayev advitthaye च दूरे वसन्ति अविदूरे भूतावासं भवेसि सप्ने सन्ता भवन्तु सुखितन्तान परो परं निकुम्भेत नाति मन्येत कन्तचिनं कञ्चे व्यारोसना पटिक संज्ञानान्यमन्यस्य दुःखमिच्छय माता यथा नियं कुन्तं आयुषा एकपुत्रमनुरङ्गे एवंपि सर्वभूतेषु मानसंभावये अपरिमाणं मितं च सर्वलोकस्मिन् मानसंभावये अपरिमाणं उद्धं अदोचति यं च असंवादं अवीरं असपत् tang tang tarang nisin nova sayano ayavatas savigada mindo etang satim aditya Brahmametam viharam idamaho dittinta anupagam silva dasanena sampanno kamesu viniyagidam jatu gamba seyang punareti Etene sacha vajjene santite hotu sampada etene sacha vajjene sambharogo vinasatu etene sacha vajjene hotu te jaya mangalam Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatvantarayu sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena Sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena Sada Soti Bhavantu Te. Let us spend a moment of reflection. Try to recall to our mind whatever kind deed that we were able to do. Recall to your mind whatever kind deed that you were able to do during your past few days. Think about an actual incident that you were able to help someone, that you listened to someone, or you did even a simple act of kindness, holding a door for someone, or giving the way when you drive. Let us rejoice these opportunities to be kind to others. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings, it may body speech or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Let us now recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Think about a moment that someone else helped you, showed their kindness and care for you. Even a simple help you receive from others. Recall to your mind such an incident. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day or in the past, if I have seen no heard of the kind deeds done by others with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu. So nice to have you all tonight. Really appreciate, your commitment, your practice. Those who join over YouTube, really appreciate your commitment to practice from home. And we look forward to see you again. And wish you a great weekend ahead. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Yeah.